Wow, it's Terrence Gangster Williams, aka OG Giggity. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Philip and Clara. Cause that little hood, that little set, that little spot just blew up overnight. I remember back in '94, Mosquito, Randall, Lester Duplessis, and myself with a heroin shop on Washington Avenue between Magnolia and Robinson. So Randall, Lester Duplessis, and myself, we in the shop. We in there getting the heroin together and also thinking of a master plan, how we gonna pull a move off on, who we gonna pull a move off on. So Mosquito come in the house, in the apartment, and say, hey man, such and such, pull up on me in the car with Barricade and was like, man, look, I got this here around here now, so don't rob nobody around here. So before Mosquito could finish, I hadn't jumped up, grabbed a 40, and was like, what? He was like, no. I said, what he said? I said, man, we better go rob everybody around there on that set. He was like, no. You didn't let me finish, man. He was like, man, don't rob nobody around here, but if you need something, I'm gonna look out for y'all. And man, tell Gangsta I need to holler at him. So I never went to talk to him because I didn't like the fact that he wasn't much from around there, and he really out the tent ward, and he pull up and put that work around there. Then he had one of his main shooters was out the Calio project. So they had all kind of stuff going on Philip and Clara. Now, we never got a chance to really get together. So in 95, when I go to jail, one of my other people started hanging out with him. And this guy, this is the type of stuff he should do. If somebody get money, if they was in his way, he gonna pay you to go on and get the guy out the way for him. But he also did the cutthroat stuff, whereas he gonna tell the dude, listen, I got 10 on him. He might give you 25 just to start off with. Soon you handle the business, he gonna pay somebody to hit him, and then he gonna hit him. So he had somebody I know hit a dope boy that, on Philip and Clara. Soon as he walked out the store, the guy I know went on the dorm check the dude. So while I was in jail doing my state bid, my old head got killed on Philip and Clara. So I was like, okay, I got something. When I get home, I'm just gonna be on some bull crap, some cutthroat stuff. Y'all know how I rock. Cutthroat, baby. So when I come home, I was after this particular person, but the problem was majority of the guys I grew up with was his shooters. So I'm like, we come up together, but he feeding him. So where is their loyalty gonna lie? So I had to be careful how I approached the situation. I went straight on Philip and Clara when I come home, but I didn't go to him. I didn't get no work from him. I didn't ask him for nothing. I went to Gertown, got right, but came on Philip and Clara and started pushing because my thing was, yes, now I will give him this because before I left, it was $25 bags. So he had went to war with some guys on the other side of the Magnolia House in the neighborhood, and to try to shut their shop down. So he opened up a $10 bag on Philip and Clara, and it was pumping, and it was jumping, and it was coming around them calls. Coming, man. $10 bag, that boy back then, oh man, it was. So I'm peeping out the flow of traffic. I said, well, I got to get me some of this here. I'll never forget I come on April 96. Matter of fact, I come on April 16, 1996, and we got me a Q45 May the 9th, 1996. Green one. A lot of y'all know me, know that green Q45. I just had a phone here. I throw the money out the summer. Y'all had to come through with the license plate that say bow to the man on it. So anyway, I got my stash. When I first come home in 96, I used to be around there. I had did like maybe like I won't say like a good week hand to hand myself. I used to get it from Gertown, come on, feel them Clara pumping it. So one day I'm coming out the alley and he's standing up talking to one of his enforcers. Like he kind of like fussing at me, man, why you whatever. So I look at him, we like, what's up? We like, what's up? Each other. I kept going because I was waiting for him to say something to me like, well, what you doing selling around? I come out the alley, we look at each other. We like give each other the heads, the nod, but like I said, I wasn't going to get into no kind of argument or no spit box or whatever you want to call it with him, And then I had to be careful how I approached the situation because he had his shooters around. But like I said, I come up with some of these guys, but he's feeding them. So, like I said, we didn't have, and the good thing is we didn't have no situation that day. So I kept on stepping because I guess he was thinking that he was going to recruit me too as being one of his shooters. And he didn't know that I was getting my work from Gertown. He might have thought I was getting from one of his people from around there and was pushing like that. But he, so I had wound up getting this guy I went to middle school with and this female around there and started dropping it off on them. I'll dump it on them and let them push it. And I just come through and pick up. And then I'll pay the man who I got to pay. And then, keep it. I was doing it like that. So, word come from the yo, like, hey, they got 20 on him. Like, wow. I said, okay, well, I believe he had Unc already touched, and now they got 20 here, so I'm trying to go in on and double, 2 for 1. I could revenge that and get that. Okay, let's get it. So sometimes he would call that it was a pay phone right there on the corner. He would call that pay phone. He asked who all out there, then he'd be like, call gangs to the phone. And I'd be like, tell him, nah, I'm not talking on that pay phone. I will always say, no, I'm not talking on that pay phone. So happened that same pay phone was tapped. And that's how they wound up going to the feds. But before that, his first hitman who hit for the brick, I think he hit for like a key or two from New York, or heroin, he started getting high. And he had a feeling he was going to get killed. So he went and seek help from the DEA. And the crazy part about it is, one day he pulled up on a set and he jumped out. What's up, such and such? What's up, such and such? What's up, such and such? Calling names that's out on the set. And as he called the name that's out on the set, a photo car pull up. The guy that's driving the car, it's his brother-in-law. The one that's driving the car, sister have a baby by this guy. And the boy in the back seat, out the Calio, jump out, hit him in the head. Dom checked him. Left him right by his car. He pull off. And you want to know what's so crazy about this situation? When they get arrested by the feds, when all the stuff unfold, the one driving the car tapped out, right? But it was a lady sitting on the porch, and she came to testify on the one who shot the guy's behalf. And she said that wasn't that boy that did that. It was a dark-skinned boy that pulled that trigger. He got a hung jury. So when you get a hung jury, they'll try you again. So before the feds could crank it back up to go again, he went on and took 20 years. Tapped out, took 20 years. Went on, took them 20 years, went on, laid down, got on out the way, took them 20 and got on out the way. Now he home, living his life. Now, there was a lot of cutthroat, you don't know who you could trust, type of stuff that went on around there on Phillip and Clara. That little hood became famous. Phillip and Clara. Y'all know my motto. Say no to drugs. Stop the violence. Let's put these guns down. I've been through a lot and seen a lot. Now I get a chance to share it right here with you all and leave it right here, man. Just enjoy the story and go on, kick back, enjoy your life. For the steppers that's out there, I know you're enjoying it now, but don't think you're going to be stepping forever, man, because only two things await you at the end of the day, bro. That's death in prison. Death in prison. Let's get it right. Much love. I'm out. Wah.